Please stand by.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
What is your name?
I am Jay Ramone, and this is the Jay Ramone Podcast.
If the FCC knew you were doing drugs on the air, shut us down!
This gets more work done more accurately.
I will sit down with bands, artists, chefs, business owners, and fellow Oklahomans to talk about their projects and dealing with day-to-day life.
This stuff can give you brain damage.
This is the Jay Ramone Podcast.
Power of the internet is truly amazing.
I am joined by somebody I've wanted to have on the podcast for a little over a year now because I've been really intrigued. His name is Evan Hughes, and he is a stand-up comedian in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I went to college at Rogers State in Claremore and spent a number of years working in Tulsa. So I consider myself a Tulsan by default just because I was there for so many years and everybody was so inviting and welcoming and including me as a part of the community, even though I didn't grow up there. But a friend of mine named Dustin, he has a place called Noisetown, and he's in a band called Groucho. And he shared a picture of you liking a whole bunch of his posts on Instagram, and the hashtag was blessed. And I messaged Dustin and I said, you're about the 20th person I've seen in the last few months who's been blessed by Evan Hughes. What is the story here? And I was completely intrigued because this was around the time of the pandemic and all of that, where I feel like all of us were sort of trying to grasp to anything positive in the world to help us get through it. And that was one thing that I looked forward to every day, was to see who was blessed by Evan Hughes, because I felt like it brought a ton of positivity to the community. How did that come about?
It actually started a few years before the pandemic, but the pandemic was a really heavy time for it just because I wasn't getting out, because I do it whenever I'm not out. But yeah, it started. I was doing it for quite a while before anybody ever posted it, and then I think somebody posted it one day with a funny caption on it, and then a bunch of people were like, "Oh my gosh, me too!" And then Tulsa people came up with the language that people use, like the blessed, or those things. Like, that was all Tulsa kind of came up with the whole thing. So even though I'm involved in it, I really feel like it's Tulsa's thing. They created it, they perpetuated it, and I'm just I'm a little cog in the machine at this point.
Well, dude, an act of kindness has perpetuated that kindness forward to other people so many times over, just because of one thing that you took the time to do on social media. And that's mind blowing to see so many people I know who it affected positively in the moment. That's something I wish all of us did daily.
Well, people have told me before, they're like, "Yeah, I saw that," and I was like, "Ah, I don't, whatever." And then they were like, "Then you did it to me," and I was like, "Oh, I get it. That does feel nice." It's kind of funny like that, like how people. It is a nice. I think it is genuinely good to boost people up. You never know what kind of day somebody's having. You don't know. I've had a lot of people reach out and be like, "I don't know how you knew I needed that today," and I didn't consciously know that you needed something that day, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's just the universe working. There's so many things in the universe that happen every day where you're like, what? Like, what? That's a crazy coincidence. But maybe there's no coincidences. I don't know.
I I think it's just a remarkable thing and a light in the world to help us get through it, because now, even after the pandemic is over and we're kind of back to normal life, it's something that has continued on and helped people, with the, kind of that light of happiness in their day. And so I think it's remarkable. But I also wanted to have you on. I wanted to get this out of the way because you are actually coming to Oklahoma City, and you're going to be here next week, right before Christmas, December 23rd at 89th Street. Tell me a little bit about this comedy show that you guys are doing here in Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been working with some of these Oklahoma City comics like Taylor Vincent, Brad Chad Porter since I started in comedy over 10 years ago. I always loved coming to the city. I've actually got to be on the stage even back in the day when it was the conservatory. I've been coming. I'm a lifelong Tulsan. I spent a lot of time in OKC. I've done a lot of different OKC shows at different venues. I did the Flyover Fest that happened recently, which was really amazing, so impressive. Um, so yeah, I've done everything from the big shows to small shows. We've done stuff with the Rodeo Cinema up there. I'm a big OKC fan, big Thunder fan, big fan of your food scene up there, Madera Restaurant and all that stuff. So shout out to Oklahoma City.
Dude, the food scene right now in Oklahoma City is unbelievable. There are so many great restaurants and concepts popping up locally that it's mind-blowing. I'm very, very blessed and very happy to be a part of it right now.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it's funny when people kind of joke about the rivalry between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, but it's like for me, there's none. I'm just like, take me up there right now. Let's go eat at the Cafe Antigua or whatever. You know, like
Oh,
let's rock. Let's
yeah.
do it. I love it, man. So much good music up there too. You've got bands like Chat Pile and just so many talented people and Peeling Flesh. There's a lot of great the music, the food, the basketball. Like you guys are really rocking up there. I'm excited to be part of this show. I was excited to be asked to do it, and so close to Christmas, it really feels like a special one.
I'm really excited that you brought up some bands, because I feel like you've also been a big supporter of the Oklahoma music scene, not just Tulsa, but Oklahoma City and this state in general. What are some other Oklahoma artists that you're big fans of?
Well, you got to come see like the Soup, Johnny Molinax, Jacob Tovar. I mean, the big stuff. You got John Moreland, Zach Bryan. You've got there's just so much wonderful music. There's so many bands. Um, Yeah, it's literally a lot. I know I'm forgetting so many right now, but this is early for me. I woke up. I
I
usually wake up at like 1 p.m.
I love Cliff Diver. The last few
Cliff
years,
diver, yes.
Cliff
Thank
Diver's
dude,
blown
thank
me
you.
away, and When the Clock Strikes from Muskogee, another really
Yes,
great pop punk
yes,
band. But there's a band from here in Oklahoma City, if you haven't seen them, you have to check them out, called Ben Quad. They just put out
yes. No,
their
I know Ben Quad.
oh my god,
Sorry to cut you off. I'm like freaking out. I'm like,
their new
yeah.
record, it blew me. I was just like, "You guys just keep getting better with each record. This is insane."
They're huge now. I mean, they're
Oh,
such a big
yeah.
band. I remember like, the early days when they did their like fake rivalry with Cliff Diver. I've done so many
Yes.
I've been in like Cliff Diver, music videos. I've done promos with them. I've known Joey Duffy for a decade, Brianna Wright for a decade, like Tyler. Those are all my good homies. I love their music. There's a documentary about me, which is weird that I only brought that up because Cliff Diver's songs are very much in the documentary
Well, I was gonna ask you
throughout.
about that anyway because I watched the
Okay.
trailer, when you posted it, I don't know, it's been a few months ago, but I haven't seen the documentary. So is it out now?
It's been screened a few times. We screened it at the Rodeo Cinema, the Circle Cinema in Tulsa, and at the studio. So it's been screened 3 times. We're gonna screen it once more. It's not announced yet, but for my birthday, we'll do one more screening, and then we're gonna put it on, streaming like YouTube or whatever to
Uh,
let people see it.
did you submit it to Dead Center or any of the film festivals or stuff like that?
Dude, we got in the Circle Film Festival, but we didn't get into Dead Center. I don't know. No beef there. But we didn't make it in Dead Center, but a lot of my friends had their films in Dead Center. My friend Lucas Jackson got one of theirs in, and yeah, I'm excited to let more people see it. We sold out the showing of it at Circle Cinema, which was great. I think there was only like one empty chair in the Oklahoma City screening of it. So
Well, I'm really
I
sad I
really
missed
enjoyed it.
it. So I'm gonna have to go to this birthday screening, I think. Gonna have to
Well,
drive up.
I think we're gonna have Cliff Diver play live too for it. We're in talks with them about that. So I think it's gonna be a Cliff Diver live set plus the doc and whatever else we're doing, some contests and stuff.
Well, make sure you message me the date so I can drive up for that because that sounds awesome.
I got you. It's gonna be like a weekend in middle of May. So
I'm in.
yeah,
I
let's
am so
go.
in.
Let's go.
Well, Evan, anytime you are coming to Oklahoma City and you have a show or you have anything to promote, please reach out to me. I would love to help you publicize it, all of that stuff. And obviously, when the documentary hits streaming platforms, I am all in. But everyone, go see Evan Hughes, huge comedy show, 89th Street, December 23rd. Tickets are on sale now. I'll put the link in the description. Thank you so much for jumping on the podcast. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. You can see my Damon Wayans Homie the Clown poster one more time. Wait, I went the wrong way with the camera. Can you see it? Wait, no, this isn't good. Is it on there? No.
Okay, is that autographed?
No, it's not autographed. I got it at a vintage store and I was so stoked on it. So I'm a big Damon Wayans, A Living Color fan, Homie the Clown fan. So
that's my era. I grew up watching Living Color weekly when it was on Fox, and that was my jam. So I appreciate that hanging on your wall.
yeah, it's big influence on me.
Thank
It's
you,
nice
Evan.
to talk to you. Thank you so much for having me.
You too, bro. Looking forward to it.
All right, see you soon.
See ya. Take care.
Take care.